I realize how important it is for us as a people to have somebody who is there to help us to organize ourselves, because together we are an ocean, but individually we're just one drop, but together an ocean. And if we are forever cognizant of that, we will achieve so much more. So I just want to, this is the name of the company. When I thought about starting this company, I wondered, what could I do that would succinctly communicate what is my passion is and what I'm about with the name of a company. You know, sometimes you see some names and you try to figure out what's going on. So I've been a teacher and I love to speak because I'm very comfortable when I'm speaking with people. And so the coaching is another extension of what I do as a result of doing the motivational speaking, and it will have an impact by the time you have heard. Hopefully it will make some transitions in your own lives. Go, Patrick. Okay, so we seek to awaken you to the possibilities, because we're going to talk about your dreams and all what that means and how much greatness there is inside of you that you're not aware of. So we awaken you to your possibilities. We empower you. We empower you to take action. We enlighten, because there are some things that you would be surprised how little things can make a difference. And sometimes everybody you see has a switch. Everybody has a switch. The gun-toting guys, the high school dropout, everybody has a switch. So we're going to talk about how we can unlock that hidden power within ourselves to really make change, and transformative change. So when we awaken and empower and enlighten, it will lead to transformation. So we believe in you. We believe that you are far greater than your circumstances, your condition, or your situation. You are far greater. There is nothing you can't achieve with the power of the mind. You just need a transformative thought process in order to achieve all that. So we believe in love and care. If I say I love you, you probably think, how is she going to love you? You don't even know how you love. I love people. I love people, so I do love you. So we bring sincere love and care to every interaction, so you will feel that, you know, that sense of caring that I have that radiates from me. You agree? I care about people, they don't agree, but it's okay. All right, so we believe in integrity. We do what we say we're going to do. And so we believe in everything that we're doing, and the integrity, we deliver what we promise. We believe in growth. I feel like if you are going to reach for the low-hanging fruit all the time, you're never going to stretch and grow. And in order for you to grow, you have to be prepared to stretch yourself. So you go up there and you got to be on your tippy toes, reaching for something. That is when the growth occurs. We believe in fun. We believe in fun. So here is what I want you to do. Everybody is sitting with a packet in front of them. See how beautiful that packet is? I designed it with you all in mind. So looking on the left-hand corner, open it up. On the left-hand side of the corner, there's a balloon. Now, with that balloon, imagine that. Imagine that you are on the cusp of achieving something, right? You're on the verge of achieving something. And this balloon holds all the promise that is within you to achieve those goals. So I want you to think about what it is you want to achieve. And you are going to put all those possibilities as you blow that balloon. Because we're going to saturate and permeate the air with all this goodness and all these good vibes, so that you will be in a good mood, and it will also liberate you and let you feel free and feel as though, oh yes, I'm here today to learn something that can unlock all the possibilities that is within me. So, on 3, we're going to blow these balloons, and we're going to blow them all the way up, and then we're going to release them in the air. So, on 3, 3. So now, So now, just release it in the air. Just let it go, let it fly. Let it go. Okay, so now, I want you to find the one that you just released. Just kidding. Okay.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. So you're only using one sheet. Even though you have two of the same, just one. Five, four, three, two, one. And pens down, right away, pens down. So, how many people got close to 50 now?
I got 50.
Okay, so, Carol, how much you got? Longing and your discontent. Because I remember I was teaching and I lost my passion for teaching. Not because I didn't love the kids anymore, but because the adults were the problem. They were short-sighted. You ever have a boss, and if your boss is in this room, please feel free not to say anything. But you have a boss that he's on the wrong trajectory and you recognize it, but then you don't hold the reins, so you can't make any changes. And then he gets frustrated because you see all the things that should be done and they aren't being done, and the kids are being disenfranchised. When I got to New York City 16 years ago, the African kids weren't even recognized. They treated them like they were so much at the bottom of the pile of everything. And I decided that that's not going to work because I was obsessed with everything African. You could tell. I'm obsessed with all things African. I love the food, I love the fashion, the music. And I decided that I stole the name of the show that they used to do at the University of West Indies. Culturama. Who remembers Culturama? Okay, nobody. All right. So Culturama was a yearly thing that they had up behind Preston Hall. And we decided to have a show pretty much like that. But I work in a school where in New York City, there are so many different ethnicities. So I could have belly dance. I had the Pakistani girls, they were doing Bollywood. The Jamaicans doing their reggae. There's poetry, there's drama, there's play, there is, you know, all kinds of stuff. And by the time I was there 1 year, the African girls, everybody, hey, hi, so-and-so, hi. They only left for people to sign their autographs after I was finished. So I did that for like 7 years in the school, but then I lost my passion because of the things I told you. The nepotism, the fact that even the black folks who were in charge of the school felt that you were not as good as the other folks, and it was a mess. And so they treated the kids who were from the West Indies, you know, like they were not important either, and I couldn't stand for that. You would see a Jamaican kid coming just because they have an accent when they speak. Because I have a degree in linguistics that tells me that just because you have a different accent. So why is it they're not discriminating against a person from England or from Spain or from Italy? They don't do that. But the minute they hear a black kid who is out of Africa speaking with a different accent, even though they write better English than the people who are concerned about it. Because I had a girl named Genevieve from Ghana, and I'm telling you, I had to pull up my socks to be better than that girl when it came to writing, and she was a teenager. She was that good. And they put her in ESL, and I had to fight. So, you know, that's been my story. So, discovering your dream, designing and testing your dream. You have got to ask yourself, is this dream worthy of me? And we're going to look at that some more. And number 3 is befriending your fears. Now, the voice of fear comes at you in everything you're going to do, because the mind is designed to keep you safe and to make you feel like, okay, you shouldn't do that because that's going to put you in danger. So we're going to look at the 4 domains of our lives. So, as I said, the longing and discontent was there. I got tired. I didn't want to do it anymore. And I decided that I was going to quit. I went to school last year, September, and I spent 3 days. And on the 4th day, because in New York they arrange it differently. The teachers go in first, and then the kids come for 1 day, then they break and come back again. And that day when the kids came, I said, you know what, this is it. I'm not doing this anymore. I can't. And I just left that day, and I sent in my sick leave. And because by then my eyes were bugging me and all these things were going on with my health. And so I decided I didn't want to do that anymore. So I took a year off while I processed my leaves and my disabilities, and now I am out of the DOE, and I have no regrets because I'm doing what gives me life. I'm doing my passion and working my passion. And I feel really, really good about where I am right now as a human being. I love it. So, in our areas of discontent, health and well-being. Now, because I'm speaking to you about my health and well-being, it doesn't mean that I don't have issues. I do. I have health issues. I just spoke to you about them. So I'm working on it, because sometimes I feel like somebody lost 30 pounds and I found them. So I'm working on that. I'm a work in progress. Now, people experience difficulties in their vocation, your job. You work a job every day, you get up and you're like that hamster on the treadmill, going around fast, getting nowhere. And you're enriching somebody else in the process. And you ask yourself, is there more for me? I have a job, J-O-B, I'm just over broke. I'm 1 paycheck away from being on the street, right? It happens. And I'm telling you, people think that America's a bed of roses, a lot of people. I would love you to come and see for yourself, because there are people just eking out an existence, living paycheck to paycheck. And people call you and ask you for a Samsung S8 Plus. You can't even buy that, because if you buy it, you can't pay your rent. That's a $1,000 phone. Okay, so in your vocation, people experience difficult time and money freedom. A lot of people, not everybody, has the same issues. Some people have issues with making good money, but the time isn't there. Some people need to make money, not have the time. Okay, so you're working hard. For example, when I feel bad sometimes when I go into the department stores and McDonald's and whatnot. No, I didn't go in there. Somebody told me. I didn't go to McDonald's. And I see people in there like 70-something working because they didn't make the right decisions early in life, so they can invest in a pension or start some business, that dream that you had that you didn't give life to. And because of that, you are stuck. You feel stuck. So we're going to talk about how you can become unstuck. So, love and relationships. Love and relationships. A lot of people, there's so many different variations of love. There is the agape love, yes, the love that God has for mankind. There is filial love, the one that you have for your family. And then there is eros love, which is a love shared between a man and a woman, right? Now, a lot of us put so much responsibility on another person to love us. To love us when we don't even love ourselves. We don't take time out to know who we are before we are into another relationship. And it's like chain smoking. And I say we because I've been guilty of that too. You know? But you gotta take time to find out who you are, what do you love, what gives you life. Are you lovable, or are you just looking somebody to bear the responsibility for you? It's a two-way street. So first you gotta be in love with you. Love yourself. And then somebody else will find it easy to love you because they're attracted to your incandescence. You have this glow. And somebody is just attracted to you because you're so happy. Okay. So, the areas of discontent, as we said, are your health. If you're not happy with how your body looks, change it.